Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about our first upset of the day. What a shocking win here for Kansas against Oklahoma. I wasn't planning on really doing any individual recaps except for Duke and Louisville and Utah and Oregon, because those were the ranked games for the day. I mostly do the ranked games and whenever there's an upset. So we got an upset here, man. You just never know what's going to happen week to week in college football. There can be upsets every week. Just can't believe this was the upset. I was expecting Oklahoma to win this game. They were ranked number 6, undefeated season. That's going to be over now. They're going to probably be out of the top 10, losing here to Kansas. But this is a big monumental win for the program, for Kansas. Big monumental win for that team, man. You got to give credit to Kansas. They were up 14-0, I believe, after midway through the second quarter. But then it was tied. Oklahoma even took the lead, I believe, like 21-17. And I thought Oklahoma was just going to pull away with this game because I feel like Kansas was drained after that, blowing that lead. But then they just kept fighting back, and they pulled it off. But just what a win overall. That's their first win versus Oklahoma in 26 years, their first top 10 win in 16 years, and their first top 10 home win in 39 years. It's just a monumental win. And it's just a logjam right now in the Big 12. With Oklahoma, Kansas State, Iowa State, Texas, Oklahoma State, Kansas. It's a logjam right now in the Big 12. But it's a tough loss for the Sooners, though. They gave themselves a chance at the end, but too many self-inflicted wounds damaged their chances. They just needed a fourth down stop or another first down. They couldn't do either. But what a game. You just love to see upsets like this in college football. Devin Neal was a big part of this win as well. But just want to say one more thing about Oklahoma. There's no way to spin that game. It's probably one of the ugliest performances. Despite having no business being close in that game, they could have ended the game by picking up one first down. They really didn't have any business being in this game. They kind of got lucky, with the weather. Once it started raining, Kansas started turning over the football and some overthrows. But they don't punt in the end zone and proceed with Jason Bean all the time to go down there and, take the lead. But let's talk about Kansas. Devin Neal was fantastic in this game. 25 runs, 112 yards, 1 touchdown. Jason Bean, their quarterback, while he was 15-32, 2-18, no touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He had 4 runs for 62 yards and a touchdown. Daniel Hishaw, 12 runs, 51 yards, 2 touchdowns. Great rushing game. 4 total rushing touchdowns for the Kansas offense. Had 225 total rushing. I mean, Oklahoma was really good rushing the football as well. It's just 2 of 10 on third down, 11 penalties, just too many costly penalties. And then not getting that first down, letting Kansas getting the football back, kind of being a little bit conservative there. Just 11 penalties to 5 penalties. Just not going to win any games there. They just weren't clutch down the stretch. I thought Kansas played much better down the stretch despite the 3 total turnovers. Both teams with 3. Over for the receiving, Lawrence Arnold, 3 catches, 79 yards. Mason Fairchild, 3 for 62. And that, not really much receiving-wise. But they mostly done their damage through the air. Not through the air, on the ground. That's where they done most of their damage, did Kansas. For Oklahoma, Dylan Gabriel, 14 of 19, 167 yards, no touchdowns, 1 interception. He had 3 rushing touchdowns, 14 carries, 64 yards, 4.6 a carry, 3 touchdowns. They mostly ran the ball because it was raining. So, obviously. Tawee Walker was great. 23 runs, 146 yards, 6.3 yards per carry and a touchdown. Gavin Sawchuk, 6 runs, 19 yards, 1 touchdown. Jaleel Farouk, 5 runs, 18 yards. Javonte Barnes, 5 carries, 17 yards. Jaleel Farouk's their wide receiver. But he runs the ball a lot, I guess. Drake Stokes, 4 catches, 76 yards. Those really the only target really receiving, to be honest, because they didn't really throw the football a lot. But Oklahoma fans definitely ought to be disappointed because they had an undefeated season, top 10 in the AP poll, and they lose this game here. But I never thought they were really that good. They struggled with UCF. I know they had that win against Texas, but they struggled against UCF. They struggled here, and they eventually lost. They were one of my overrated teams. They were currently in the top 10, and now they're not going to be anymore. But the defense gave the offense a chance to close this game out, and they couldn't do it. That's really the takeaway. You had a chance to put the game away, and you make no attempt to get a first down. Just the offensive play calling. Just nothing. Just keep play calling. Farouk is not a running back. Just too many runs, I thought, with Jalil Farouk. He's a receiver. Try and get him going. But no killer instinct. But, yeah, it's really all to say about this game, so until next time, like, peace.